Hello, guys, I'm the VikingGaymer, and welcome back to Valhalla. Now, I know in the last part we actually ended it in a really rough part where our ex's sister actually showed up at the bar and just told us that our ex is dead. And I've been meaning to get back into this, of course, but life happened and I had to go to work and I just didn't have the time to record. So I apologize for that. It might happen because you understand that right now we're currently at really difficult times. So being an essential worker, I had to make sure and provide for my family first. So I apologize for that. But I do intend to keep this going, so don't get me wrong. So there's not really much we can do. She doesn't want anything right now, and I guess let's see if we can get to work. I don't know what we're going to expect. December 22nd, almost Christmas time. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. Also, it's been a while since I actually read for a good length, so it's gonna be a lot of mistakes. So I apologize for that. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid freedom. I think I need a drink. Hold on. Alright. So I'll come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Who was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home and rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died, and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. Bartender strapped for cash to distance herself from her loved ones for no reason other than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all of that behind. This is why. See? You're starting to sound like a broken record. I'll leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like shit eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might have find. Nanobees look down to me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited. That's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Sierra. At Sierra? I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as Foray might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? Well, part of I won't leave, didn't you understand? Excuse me. I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine. What do we do if she lashes out at the client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin? Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Alright, we get to change our music up, so let me do that really quick. I will be right back, so excuse me. Here we go. Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes. Oh god, not him again. Do we really need him after Jill faced that? I gotta do my warm-up. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside, never mind. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a sparkle star. Sparkle star. Sparkle Star Fruit. She is not doing well. So, 2 Karma Time, 1 Powder Delta, optional Karma Time. Let's get him fucking wasted. Why don't we? Liver failure is the name of the game. Sparkling Star. There you go. See? Was it that hard?
Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender.
Are you having that time of the month or something? You do not want to fucking mess with me, you piece of shit. No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and... I was like, you're not that far from the truth, I guess.
I get those too, periods.
You do?
Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment.
And here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once.
Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I am glare immune. But if you allowed me to give you a sincere piece of advice...
Whatever, it's not like it'll help.
You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much.
I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic.
Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too.
Really? What story?
I would rather not tell.
Figures. You want anything else?
Have you ever seen how the... a bad touch.
Bad touch, whatever. Jill, she's not doing well. I'm not too I'm actually really uncomfortable playing as Jill right now because I understand what she's going through and just how the feeling of like just being complete and utterly useless and just feeling nothing but anger over like something like that. Like I personally haven't really had a loved one like I had close by, like die all of a sudden. I mean, I did have family members that died, I had friends that died, but like just someone you used to love so deeply and then you didn't even get a chance to like say I'm sorry and then all of a sudden they just die. It's like I can't imagine the pain, but I sympathize over the fact that I also have an ex as well and I'm dealing with that, but that's for something else. I do not wish to talk about it here.
Yeah, I guess this is the one.
Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself, even though I deserve every second of it. If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years.
Bartender, you're making a lot of faces there.
Pride, fear, what kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me.
Is she okay?
No,
but just leave her be for now.
Hey, Jill! It's Say! Eh? Oh, thank God, a normal person.
What? Mommy.
No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Say? Now I gotta balance between 3 different voices. No, 4 different voices, because the Gillian's there too. Oh boy. My bones are so broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue.
What happened to you?
Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you?
Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything.
Let's make a beer. Alright. Yeah, I would feel a lot better if actually it's someone that I actually do care about talk to me. This asshole is just... Whoops. This asshole is just being a prick. Oh. That was weird. I hit mix, but it didn't mix anything. That was weird. Here. Yay! Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not having my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe... Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. Want to hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh.
Well, ladies, I'm
I'm leaving. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Virgilio.
Yeah?
You were just sitting with a Valkyrie.
Really? Splendid. This will make a good entry in my poems log.
I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she went... I couldn't read there. What the fuck was that? Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No! I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, it might just be that it looks like someone from an ad or something. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me. Real hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me, and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you are dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered by it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean things to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down a bit. But, I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help. I just... Calm down, I get it. I can't contain myself when I see someone in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright. Something cold. Well, I mean, aren't they all cold? There's no beer. Well, she wanted something cold. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that are cold, so let us give her a blue fairy. I just read the context of it. One of these will make your teeth turn blue. Hope you brushed them well. This is that, and because we are at a bar and we're sad, let's get everyone wasted, aged, and mixed. Here you go. Here. This isn't cold, but maybe my idea of cold is different from yours? Oh, I guess that's technically a mistake, because I didn't grab anything that was cold. Oh, on the rocks. I should have picked a drink that was on the rocks. Oh, shit. Well, hey, that worked out great. I can't reload anyway. Well, fuck it. I've done really well where I haven't made a mistake yet, so. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? No, people have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercise with, and the harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you became decent. I can't read. Jeez. That's something I didn't expect. Yeah, just like me not reading. That's not something I expected. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin, right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why'd you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Oh boy. Not sure how we're going to survive these next few days, because we're not doing too well, and I can't believe I fucked that up. I mean, such a simple mistake. She literally asked for something cold, and I have ice. Couldn't even put 2 and 2 together. All because it's on the rocks. It has been a while since I played this. So, Stella and Sam make me a bit jealous. Let's go ahead and just stick to the same songs, honestly. Back.
Looks like you've calmed down.
I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she?
I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something.
The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Ugh, that popped. Just wouldn't let me talk, jeez. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. I don't know why I made her British. Like, that's not at all what she should be. She should be more of like a high society woman. Just very high society. Isn't that how I made her last time? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists that I go everywhere with protection. So much of the time, I only ask Say if she feels like giving out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. Why was he playing football and also a demolition derby thing?
We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time.
Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best.
It's a thick oak branch on a metal pole tied to a stump.
And yet he can still run faster than me with it.
True.
Do you want something? I'm fine right now.
A brandini, a big one. I'm in a good mood.
Alrighty then. Hopefully I don't fuck this one up. So we need a big one, so all the ingredients are doubled, so 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. Not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 and 2, all aged and mixed. Here's a big brandini. Here you go.
After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers, lady. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How'd you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park.
We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item?
A couple to say.
Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school.
3 years in a row.
So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess?
What kind of man was he?
Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey, Jill, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please.
I'll have one too.
On it. Bloom Lights. Did I ever make a Bloom Light? I don't remember that. Yeah, I think I'm getting new drinks. So we need that. And all aged. Aged on the rocks and mixed. I definitely have not made this one before because I don't remember a drink that was both aged and on the rocks. Nope. Rock one. This one. These two. And these three. Aged on the rocks and... There we go. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless.
Who's dimming the light?
Huh? I guess she had too much before I came in. Well, that she must be still tired.
From the whole bank thing?
She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine's treatment she went through as a White Knight.
Treatment?
Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division.
Oh.
Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who identified as former members. It's unfair, you know? Among all the people using the White Knights to further their goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in that they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever.
Oh, good karma and all that.
She's earned a god's favor, I think.
But you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say wounded asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while.
Maybe.
Can I get you anything else?
I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say, let's get hamburgers and go home.
Yeah.
We'll be leaving now.
Thank you. Please come again.
Feeling better?
No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit.
Little steps, I guess.
Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. Oh, it's her from before. How does her voice go again? It's been a while since we actually seen her. I was afraid I mixed up the directions and ended up in someone else's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine clown, please. Sure. Sunshine clown? Cloud. Well, I'm not doing well with this voice, but I might as well try it. Also, I don't know why I decide on these voices, so I just go ahead and just try them out. Why not? Also, I'm just filling her up with Karma Trine. I can imagine people being like, oh, by the way, don't ever get that bartender named Jill. She will fuck your shit up. And it turns out I'm like the most popular one there. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the new web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him I quit. Why'd you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and get some assignment. I spent hours doing it only for the other bitches to come up and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you always have a second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning, and I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented... I can't read. I think it's like I'm reading the lines too fast, and that's like messing my shit up. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism from another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, ever. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? Huh. But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly, okay. Bubbly drinks. Beer, frothy water. Let's get her frothy water. Oh, but it's not alcoholic, so no, we can't do that. It needs to have alcohol. Oh, here we go. Not in Chroma Shine. So, a Fringe Weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. All aged. And mixed. Fringe Weaver. Here. I didn't particularly care about the drinks this time around. No, never mind. But wait, isn't she the one? She asked for a bubbly drink. A Fringe Weaver is a bubbly drink. What the fuck? I got asked though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a real common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then, at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through the fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, and a little pause to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me, something. Something. Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Something. Let's do the blue fairy. 2, 3, 4. One of these, and just load it up with that. There we go. All aged and mixed. You don't have kidney failure yet? Well, obviously I'm not doing my job. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you going to do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like. Work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than I was out in high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need any more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again.
You should take some of that advice yourself.
I know.
Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest.
Yeah. Honey! Oh, God. Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Oh, God. Come again. To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm the rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there won't be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Oh, God. I made 2 mistakes. How did I mistake the bubbly, though? I know I made a mistake because of that on the rocks bullshit, but I did not mess up on the bubbly drink. God damn it. Well, whatever. So does she actually show up here now? Jill wants to get in the mood for the holidays, buy a mega Christmas tree while we'll prevent her from getting too distracted. But I need 8,000 though. Oh, I should be able to get it this way. Oh, I really wanted her to show up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and save it really quick, and we're gonna keep going because it's still. Well, they're half-hour days when they used to be hour-long days. So I don't know what's going on with that. So let's go to the shop. We need to get a mega Christmas tree. Yeah, mega Christmas tree. Holy shit, that was like $2 grand. We better make sure and get our fucking money's worth. Well, we still got 2 more days, don't we? Oh no, we have 1 more day. Oh fuck. Well, we better do great because otherwise we won't be able to pay for our bill and shit will happen. Anyway, get to work. Good evening.
Oh, hey. How are you feeling?
A little more soft and warm.
Come again?
You heard me.
So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you?
A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself, I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it, the noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself.
Sorta, kinda.
So how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave you for free. I asked her how much, and she said enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine.
How'd you get her number?
I have contacts. Right. Anyway, Jill, if you need a second break or a drink or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks.
I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs for me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though.
Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Alright, picking music. Give me a second. Here we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
It's nice to hear that again.
Did you say something?
Did I?
Welcome to Oh, it's you guys. Oh, God. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today? Oh my god, what should his voice be?
I wanted to see the place my best soul.
No, that's not gonna work. God damn it. He doesn't seem like a snake. He's just like, I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're a part of this whole Syrah thing. Part of it? I founded it. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here we can take in any dog without a place in the world. We create our own heaven and on earth. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those cipher bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but I sadly can only take care of those who are the same species as I. Sad thing is, I'd take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. A manly drink for a dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Let's give him a pile driver. Oh no, we should find something that will give the dog control. That sounds so bad. Oh man, what have I done? Alright, there's one. We're gonna get this boss drunk. Why in the fuck not? 1, 2, 3, 4. And just load it the fuck up. There we go. We're just gonna kill this dog. This poor corgi's fucking liver or whatever is just gonna be destroyed. Oh, I just made an underappreciated drink. What? Yes, this is just what I wanted. Blech! This tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep Sura afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent business at hand, though, like the fact that we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that. But many haven't enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of reclusive madness, you know? Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. Oh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying it with money. For all I know, she might be paying it with steaks. So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes sir. Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Rosenstrauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil of a piece of cheese came in. Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. I love how, like, the dogs are having their own conversation, and yet here's Jill just being like, well, there's dogs, and there's my boss. How did my boss get these dogs anyways? She's having, like, an internal monologue while these dogs are just talking about nonsense. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those Cypher bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile is so cute, too. So it's better that we vet for a vet. Yes, put that on the list. Nacho? Oh yeah, I forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great, Gil can go with you.
I can?
You will.
I'll still get paid for today, right?
That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take care. Also, I'm leaning. I'm like getting comfortable. I'm just like, Gil looked like he needed to take a good break. He's just the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he had something to do. And he had to be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So, you have anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Await orders. Okay. Shit. I missed a chance to ask how or even if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Sheba! For fuck's sakes, you piece of scrap. We just got out of the building full of dogs. Oh, is this, oh fuck, I haven't seen him in so long. They're like, there was like a human girl with her, Lilim, like, friend or some shit. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and glasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Yeah, I haven't seen him in so long. We're meeting a whole bunch of people we haven't met in, like, a while now. Hey, Jill. Give me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty would make it big for the heck of it. So we need a big beer. I'm surprised we're meeting a lot of, like, a lot of characters we've actually not spoken to in so long. It's like what changed from us not seeing him before? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's all. And all mixed. Here's a big beer. Here, let's make it special. Yeah! Cheers. Hey, Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with them if you're interested. No, thanks. The last thing I need right now is more scrap taking space. So are things up at the dog town? Well, that Laura girl's stirring things up for better or worse. For worse, she's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. It's no problem in the company, but other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we just test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How was that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing from me. Goddamn. I can't read. I must save my teasing from when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl, do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as coworkers at the very least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She kind of does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's really a superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person, a more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive you nuts. I guess that's a possibility, too. Still, why are you so insistent on me or her getting it together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out of there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you? And you already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How'd you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about her meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. That. Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a Bloom Light, please. Give me a Fringe Weaver. All right. A Bloom Light and a Fringe Weaver. Coming right up. So there's the Bloom Light and then a Fringe Weaver. Boop. Fringe Weaver, there you are. And all aged and mixed. There you go. There you go. I wonder why it's called a Bloom Light. Seems it was first developed as some video game events. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big game companies. Seems that companies always use too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of the relationship, Jill? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back at it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? Cynical? Jaded? Bitter? Tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis? Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How was that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things change. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against the wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it was just much the person you had... Blah, blah. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather the other people. I can't talk for shit. You seriously never thought about it that way. You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on the past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Cypher Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debt. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not exactly certain about that. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine. But we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another I had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See you, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. All right. All right. Whew. My throat's getting dry. I'm going to need a drink really quick. Excuse me. Okay, we're at it again. Now it's safe to keep playing. No dogs in sight. We're going to keep going. Okay, then back to work. Welcome to Baja... Oh, hey there, Alma. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Let's try and cheer her. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... Well, I think she does like a bad touch, doesn't she? Might as well give that a shot. All on the rocks and mix. Here, have a bad touch. Hey! And this? It's on me. Drink, so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So how is it? Well, it has alcohol and I'm in a bar, so... Good enough, I guess. I got you to speak. That's all I wanted. What? You're gonna jinx me or something? No, but you being down and silent is uncanny. You're making it sound like I'm some sort of windbag. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. Thanks. So why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly. My grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So what is it? Was it news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, this is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like other shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. Howard, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for herself. For her. Wow. Reading is a tough thing. Apparently, I need to just learn how to read. There was no joke on there. I literally have to start learning how to read. I have no idea why she turned out like that, but both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well... Huh? You reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. She's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Ava are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never get along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the build-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started reacting about how her kids are growing up, seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I told her that she is in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't even have kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit on me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Ava and Bernardo and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Ah! Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I can help? You just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom or your daughter is a slut. I just need to get all of it off this, I just need to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Now all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding, kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope it didn't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sister still looks quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's the thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? So, the cool thing about this is what I'm realizing is that everyone in, like, around us is actually discussing the exact same thing that we're all, like, going through at the moment. Excuse me. I had to get close to my mic and readjust. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so, like, everyone around us is having the same exact problems that we just went through, where we actually had, you know, to hear our ex dying. But then it's like everyone else is having issues with relationship-wise, because the one question that Jill kept asking herself was, what did I leave my ex for? Like, was it just for freedom's sake, or was it for something else? And why haven't I apologized to this person? But the fun thing is that everyone else is having problems with relationships as well. But in the past, they didn't have such a thing like that. They actually had more problems with their own personality, you know, their own self. Which is why we didn't know anything about Jill. For a while, it more built up the fact that everyone had their own, like, personal turmoils themselves. And then we finally learned about Jill's turmoil. Now that suddenly Jill's discussing the fact that, you know, the ex is in the picture now, and the ex's sister is now more involved with her. Everyone else is having issues with their family as well as, like, relationships and so on and so forth. So it's actually connecting with what the main character is going through. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, I had to get that out of my head really quick. Also, I needed a break from doing Almost voice because she is the one that's causing my voice to break up, and the soda pop that I'm drinking here isn't helping at all because I keep getting the burps. So that's why you see me having pauses. What if I have a sudden burst? You see what I mean? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is an indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married a guy after a couple months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your rational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No. But there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Give me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. So, on ice, but alcoholic. We might as well just flip through it. All on the rocks and mix. We could get her another bad touch. But something tells me, from how shitty of a day she had, we're just going to go ahead and give her something with a lot of Parmesan. Blended. Not aged. Come on, I want it on the rocks. Aged. Mixed. Wait, what's that? Option Parmesan on the rocks. So Sunshine Cloud. Sweet. So let's do that. So let's just load her up with as much as we can. Show me what you got. There you go. Thanks, I need to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here, and I also wanted to get you drunk. I'll see you later. So you said you felt shitty the last couple of days, huh? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on, you heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you about something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home anyway, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. I also love how Jill dodged the question, so she immediately was like, hey, about this thing. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. I like the breasts. she says the exact same thing. Really? I like breasts better. Breasts is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breasts is easier to enjoy than legs and a lot less messy. I actually agree. You silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best part are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where'd you get those spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... Thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it'd be cooked otherwise. Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed-up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough. Oh, my nose is itchy. No! My itchy nose! To keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well-dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turn out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Let's give her something to help her coming. More spicy stuff, please. Can we get her... Oh, can we do that? Can we get a spicy drink, but it's on the rocks, so it still can cool her down? Oh, I don't think it's gonna help. It's gonna do it. Come on. Oh, wait, yes. On the rocks and mixed bloom light, but it's also spicy. This will help you cool you down, and then burn you even more. And that's 3 karma try. 1, 2, 3. Oh, aged on the rocks. I was gonna say it's not on the rocks. No, it is. And mixed. Here's a bloom light. Here you go. Jill, I'm this close to throwing it in your face. What? You didn't like... It's on the rocks. It's cold. Mission accomplished then. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but... Nope, I prefer men in bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for the comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You make giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too and I'm starting to hit on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, a good apartment. I wouldn't never let you go. Okay, then enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you're feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill, you've heard my problems so many times, now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Huh? I told you to sit here, come on. Uh-oh, what? Oh, now I'm in the actual seat now. Holy shit. Alright then, now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly, the bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay, then I move this here and... Whoa! Fuck. And click here. Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker, right. But also, wait... I realized she... Yeah, because they were talking about White Rabbit being the hacker, so... Alma would be... And yeah, and there was a White Rabbit when she hacked. Almost White Rabbit. I mean, I was assuming so, but now it, like, connects it a bit more. But no, it's so cool to see Jill in the seat this time, not like us. Now we change roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay, then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. Also, give me 1 second. This music is getting a bit too loud. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that that gave me more credits. Hold on. Sorry, my nose is getting itchy for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Oh ho ho. We started going out. I met all her family even then. You want a drink? What? A drink! Around this time there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush, Jen. You can't mess that up. Right. Just for sugar rush. So now we're playing as Alma. That's cool. Alright. Oh, and we have Ashto Karmashine. We're gonna load this baby up. She's gonna be plastered at work. There we go. And all mixed. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar. A cat bar? Wow! A cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I can remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions day after day from high school to graduating. I felt like the whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength not to start running like a panicked mess. So a couple months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry. I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have. But it's not just because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabriella, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection, a heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? Ah, my nose. I don't know. I just feel like all kinds of failures. Jill? And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yeah, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She just lost her sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride, fear, a stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past. Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this... Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you give me a big beer here? Coming right up. Alright. Nope. Made enough of that. This one. And that. And that. And that. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And mixed. Here's... Oh, she wanted a big beer. Damn it. Not a big one, though. You sure those glasses of yours work? Well, I do need to get them checked, but... Never mind. Sorry for the mistake. Hey, Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well... She was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now? Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by herself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person, I just wanted to apologize. And now... You know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Sorry, my throat was acting up. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remember the night we spent in the club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh. Interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I want to thank you, Alma. To thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all of this to, and you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I don't know what the hell was wrong with my nose. It's just... It's itchy as hell. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client. But I really appreciate your friendship, and at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm just trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized that the sadness thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost, and if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really felt about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it, hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. Seriously, my nose is having a fit. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill, you listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They'll live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Ah, boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk, at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings? Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call the manager. Boss? Yeah, I made one mistake. Whoops. And I think we're not going to make our bill, are we? Your account lacked sufficient funds to pay your electricity bill. Reconnection endeavors will start on January 15th. Jill's power got cut. This will surely distract our work. Oh, shit. Well, I kind of fucked up. I shouldn't have gotten that tree. Oh, well. She's happy, and she's got her tablet, so she's fine. Or phone, whatever that is. So, yeah. That was... Holy shit. That was a lot to talk about. So, whoops. I knocked the mic. Fuck. So, that was a lot to read. My throat kills me. My nose is itchy. I don't know why. But this was good. It's really, really getting into some really, really, like, touching, you know, parts where, like, she's trying to... Jill, I should say, is trying to, like, connect with other people, you know, instead of just, like, pushing everyone away. The fact that she actually reached out with Alma and actually, like, told her everything what happened is showing that she's learning that she can either be alone and, like, hate life or take the advice that her ex gave her all these years and just be with people. And that's, again, why she became a bartender, which is pretty cool. And, no... what am I trying to say? It's just cool to see that interaction where, like, just interacting with complete strangers on a daily basis is making her a better person, for that matter. I mean, it could be just some random people doing whatever they're doing with their lives, you know? There's a few, you know, let's just face it, sluts that come in. There's a few people that are working in, like, you know, journalism. There's a few people that work in, like, mercenaries, you know, as mercenaries. But there's so many people that all gather together, and it's like, they're just regular people. They're just people that have gone through the same bullshit as, you know, you or me, and, you know, they just come by the event. They come by the event, they have a drink, and then they have fun. That's pretty much it. So, and that's kind of like why I'm, like, cool. I'm kind of why I'm cool. That's kind of why I like how I do my setup for my videos here. It's like, it's just more of, like, a setup for me to be able to play a game that I stumble upon or someone recommends, and then I just give them a try, and then I just hang out, you know? It's like, do I need to be funny? No. I mean, I would love to be funny because I want to make you laugh, but otherwise I just prefer just hanging out, you know? We try a game together, we play, you know, a game, we see something that we both like. I don't know. It's weird because it's like, technically, right now, currently, I mean, you guys, obviously I'm talking to you guys, you know, that are watching this, but it's like, for me, it's just, I'm here playing a game and I'm enjoying a story, and knowing that there's other people that might be watching this and, like, enjoying this with me, it's kind of good feeling, you know? It makes it so that instead of having to read a story and enjoy the story by myself, reading the story and having it read to other people making everyone enjoying it. I hope everyone's enjoying this. It really is good. But no, I'm babbling on. It's getting late. I'm sorry. Anyway, next part we'll catch back up. I hate the fact that I didn't have enough money. I could just pay like them a bit and just be behind, couldn't I? I don't know. Jill doesn't seem too bothered by it, so whatever. Anyway, thank everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ada!